you're cursed with too many options. Have you ever regretted being self-employed at any point? Maybe 2 times a day? Yep. How can I start a business as a student with little money and find good suppliers? So for the last few months, I've been missing my goals for my business and my financial goals. Are you in a relationship? No, I'm not. What keeps you motivated, and how do you find your confidence? What keeps me motivated? The future. Absolutely love the idea of just achieving the future that I dream for myself, you know. And how did you find your confidence? I've always been a confident person. I've never really battled with shyness. I have battled with insecurity, but I've always been the sort of person who could easily overcome it, particularly in like momentary situations. So it hasn't been something I've really like battled head to head with. Oh, how can I start a business as a student with little money and find good suppliers? I'm gonna make a whole video, a whole whatever about this, because it's very doable, and I think people should start doing it because it's fantastic residual income. And I find that as busy as uni is, you do have the time to start a side hustle, and side hustles are very important. How do you find good suppliers? I'll make a video about it, but it's all about researching, doing like a good amount of research. Don't buy vendor lists, don't buy supplier lists. I don't believe in them, but sample things and then communicate and do your research. There's no easy way to do these things. It just comes with the hard work. How do you persevere when you don't reach the goals and the targets you set for your business? So for the last few months, I've been missing my goals for my business and my financial goals. And how do I persevere past it? Keep moving forward. Keep thinking, how can I actually reach them? What made me miss them? How do we get forward and actually achieve this? Always have a forward thinking mind. Is it difficult to understand God's plan for your life when you have many suggestions? Yes, sometimes it is. I think one thing, somebody said this to me last year. It feels like so many people are telling me things, but somebody said, you're cursed with too many options. And I think that's actually true. Sometimes you have so many roads that you can go down, have so many things that you could potentially do, and potentially do very well, that it's like, okay, so where do I go? And you're kind of left at a stalemate because you've got so many options and roads that you could go down. But the truth is, you just got to take a journey down one and think, no, is this for me? Is it not? Or find a way to do all of them at the same time, which is not always the most effective. Or you just think of which is the one that I'm gonna be, which is the most crazy one, you know, which is the one that I feel like I'm less likely to achieve, which is the one I'm most scared of, or which is the one that offers me the most security. Whatever is important to you is the one that you should follow. If you're trying to find purpose, God will direct you in the steps. It may be a case of this thing is in the plan of your life, but maybe not for right now. Is waiting until marriage worth it, or is premarital sex okay this day and age? I'm gonna make a whole video about this because that's a really good question. It is possible and it is relevant for today's day and age. Because when you see conversations about people having sex and you see them, sometimes the mess that sex can end us up in, it just makes sense to abstain, you know. How do you juggle all the different things you have going on in your life? Sometimes I don't juggle them well, but also just work very, very, very hard at things and schedule things in. Try to stick as best as you can to your schedule and work according to what is a priority for you, and work efficiently and work smart at everything. If you have to pass something on, or if you have to outsource something, do it. It will help you down the long run. You can't do everything by yourself. How to deal with rejection in all areas of life and people not believing in you enough. Rejection is such a sticky one because it's so hugely linked to our self-worth and our concept of who we are and our value. In terms of how to deal, I'm not sitting up straight at all. In terms of how to deal with it, I think you have to have a personal resolve in yourself that no matter what anybody externally to you thinks of you or thinks towards you, the value you hold for yourself and what you believe in for yourself is what matters the absolute most, and find something more solid to kind of stand on to help you. Have you ever regretted being self-employed at any point? Maybe 2 times a day. Yep. I think anyone who has made this crazy choice of being their own boss realize that, oh, it is not as much glitz and glam as people paint it to be. You see, this is not what I look like 97.6% of the time. I don't look like this, I don't feel like this, I don't feel this good. I just look raggedy and tired, and I'm probably not going to be feeling well. And sometimes, you know, you sit down and you think, is this really the life that I chose? But then also there are those moments where it's like, and these moments are the majority because that's why I'm still here. You just think, I wouldn't be doing anything else. I couldn't be doing anything else. This is what I was made to do. So yes. How is the single life treating you? Fabulously. What advice do you have for small startup businesses in the hair and beauty industry? Find something that makes you different and work hard at that. Work hard at making your difference your selling point. Do you think getting a degree was useful? So I often get this question about, do I feel like, or why am I not using my degree? Do I feel like I'm using my degree? Was getting my degree a waste of time now that I work in business? And the truth is no. I think for me, getting a degree is far more than just learning a subject. It is that university experience that really has helped me personally. It depends what you're trying to pursue. Many people, countless amount of people, have proved that you do not need a degree to become successful. You do not need a degree to become successful in certain industries. How do you remain professional in business and handle and resolve client dissatisfaction? So this never really happened to me, thank God, but then it did. And I remember I got my first complaint and I was like, whoo, it hurt, because your business is your baby and you're doing this, particularly for me and the nature of the business that I do. I've been doing hair for a really long time and my business is my baby. And when I got that complaint, I was like, all I can do is take from this a great amount of feedback. And I thank God that I have clients that they may be dissatisfied, but they're always down to continue to support, and they're always down to continue to give me the feedback and the help that I need. Client dissatisfaction, or dealing with rude clients, or dealing with clients that don't really understand you too well, you don't understand them, it's very real. It happens all the time. And for me personally, I've always tried to just maintain that professional line of, I am the business owner, you are the customer, I need to respect you, and if you don't show me that respect, I still need to respect you, because you don't want a thread out there about your business being rubbish when you've poured your blood, sweat and tears into it just because you lost your temper once. And yes, you are a human being, but I thank God that you have the ability to, you know, just close that email right now or close that DM and come back to it when you've calmed down, you know? It's simple as that. When starting a business, when starting a business, do you recommend taking out a loan? I don't think loans are bad. I actually don't think loans are bad for businesses. This is something that I've had to learn over the last couple months. I haven't taken out a loan for my business yet. I may in the future. I think it depends. Do you trust in your business enough and your work ethic enough as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as somebody who's, you know, going to be working at this, to make that money back? That's just the only question it comes down to, right? If you back yourself and you back the idea, take out the loan and you'll pay it back easy. Get a good loan with a good interest rate and do it. If you could do your uni experience again, what would you change? I would take every opportunity there was. Like, I would join a few more societies. I would have taken advantage of the certain grants and bursaries. I could have been traveling this world basically for free if I had really done my due diligent research and taken advantage of all these scholarships, bursaries and funds. But hey ho, you live and you learn. Was Cambridge worth it? Yes, it was. It has opened so many doors for me. Just saying I went to that university. I'm being so real. It may sound classist, it may sound whatever, but saying I went to that university, doors have opened. The stress was a lot though, and I think that there are other universities out there that open those doors as well. After graduation, what step did you take to get where you are now? Start living life as if, okay, if I fail, so what? Do you get what I mean? That really helped me. I think after university, you can oftentimes be so, I mean, it's a very privileged thing to be able to say, but you can start thinking in terms of, oh, I don't want this to go wrong. But at the end of the day, when I really thought about it, I didn't have too much to lose. I've just graduated from uni. I'm living at home rent free. I don't have a mortgage. I don't have all these, you know, over looming debts. I mean, I've got student loan, but they're not going to start taking that money till I earn something. So it's not like they can repossess my car or come and take my house, or bailiffs are coming to chase me. I have none of that. So really, I have nothing to lose. I don't have kids. I don't have a partner, things like that. So I was just like, I have nothing to lose really. If I do this and I fail, we can just start something else very quickly. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That ends the Q&A. It's really, I love doing Q&As and I love hearing from you guys. So that's, I guess I'll do maybe another one at the end of the year to kind of give an update on everything. If you have any questions, video suggestions, put them in the comment section down below, and make sure that you do hit that subscribe button just to get all the future uploads from me. And I hope this video was actually interesting. Let me know, because it seems like a lot of you had business questions and obviously questions about postgraduate life, and if you want to see more content like that, there will definitely be more content like that heading your way. So yeah, thank you for giving me your time today. I hope you have an amazing day, evening, morning, night, whatever, and take care of yourself. I'll speak to you soon. Stay beautiful and stay blessed. Mwah.